What's up, my people? How you doing? Today is Sunday, and today is our emergency fund day. Yes, every Sunday we deposit money in our emergency fund. Yes, and if you just tune in, my name is Yardi Wall Street, and every single day we invest, and we not only tell people to invest, we show them. So we are growing a portfolio. We're growing 6 portfolio every day we invest. All right. So Monday we invest our Roth IRA, Tuesday tradition IRA, Wednesday our Robinhood, Thursday our Fidelity account, Friday crypto, Saturday our Fundrise, and today Sunday is our emergency fund. Okay, so emergency fund. The reason why you should have an emergency fund because you need it for a rainy day, okay? You need it to, if you invest, you need it so if trouble ever come up, you don't have to sell your investment and you don't want to sell your stocks, nothing, okay? We investing for the long term and you're holding all your stocks for over 10, 15 years, okay? So your emergency fund is very important. You're gonna treat it the same way like you treat your stock market. All right, every single week, just pick a day or whenever you get paid on Friday, and you just invest. All right, we invest in our emergency fund every Sunday. Whatever you got, you put it in there, people. Okay, and listen. So here we go. So that's one. So two. So you have an emergency fund, right? You have $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, whatever. Remember, you gotta cover 6 months of expense, or just have an emergency fund always. Trust me, you will sleep good at night. So, all right. So for example, you have $2,000 in emergency fund, and something happened. You gotta fix the car, or something happened at back home, or whatever you gotta do. All right, and the cost for that emergency is $500, right? So you have $2,000, you take $500 out. What? All right, you take care of your problem. Next thing you're gonna do the following week, you're gonna put back that money. Okay, you're gonna start put back that $500. Very important. Each time you're gonna set a mark, right? Say, okay, I'm gonna have $2,000 or $5,000, whatever is your expense. All right. Each time you take money out of your emergency fund, you gotta replace it back. Okay, that's how you do it. All right, you have to replace it back, because if you don't replace it back, the next week something could happen again. And trust me, you have to protect your portfolio. Okay. Number three, if you just start investing, listen. Say you have $100. Here, what you're gonna do? You're gonna take $25 out. You're gonna put it in. You're gonna open an account, whether Robinhood or Fidelity, and you're gonna take that $25, and it's either you're gonna put it in VOO, VTI, VTR. The first stock you're supposed to buy is an ETF. Everybody know an ETF. If you don't know, you gotta Google that. All right, it's a group of stocks in like one basket. Do your research. All right, and not because I tell you to buy VOO or VTI, you still need to do your research. All right, and you're supposed to have your own strategy. Okay, so you have $100. You take $25 out, and you put it in your brokerage account. Listen, the next $75, you put it in your emergency fund, and you're not gonna stop do that until you build up $1,000. You know what I mean? 2,000, 3,000. Listen, me, even up to $5,000. You have to be safe. That emergency fund can use for trips. You know what I mean? Use for anything around the house. You know what I mean? It protect all your portfolio. I remember I got 6 portfolio. You know what I mean? And I don't withdraw. I don't reshuffle. I just invest. Okay? That's how we do it. All right. So number 4. Remember the drill. Stay consistent with your stocks and emergency fund. All right? Listen, remember, we are investing with a small amount of money. This is for people who want to invest with a small amount of money. All right? Remember, you don't have to be rich. All you need is a 9 to 5, okay? You need a 9 to 5, and consistent, all right, discipline and patient, okay? That's how we live by with investment, all right? So number 5, always remember the code, all right? Remember, you're doing micro investment. So every 7 day, all right? So remember, we got Roth IRA, we got what we invest in Monday, all right? Tuesday, our tradition IRA. Wednesday, Robinhood. Thursday, we invest in our Fidelity account. Yes, people. On Friday, cryptocurrency. And Saturday, our Fundrise real estate account. Okay? Because we only put in $30 or $25, you have to invest every 7 day. All right? Remember, you don't have a lump sum. People who have a lump sum, they're waiting until the market go down, or they do it monthly. And listen to me, personally, I think you should do it every week, because sometimes the market go up, it go down, and when the market go down, that's the time you're supposed to buy. And say the 1st of January the market go down, and you're not gonna invest until the 1st of February. By the time the 1st, you got 30 days, 28, 29, 30 days, the market gone back up, and you don't get all that cheap, you don't take advantage of the sale. All right, so 7 day is crucial, because remember, you invest in $20, $25, whatever you have. So if you put $25 every 7 days consistently, that's huge, people, because every 7 day your portfolio is getting stronger and stronger. All right, remember, compound interest is growing in the background. You're not gonna see it right now, all right, until your portfolio reach like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. That's when you're gonna start see a little result. Okay, listen, and remember, consistent, discipline, and patient, and cash. Okay, 4 things. All right, all the nice people making, I see a lot of people on YouTube talking about this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, people, I'm telling you, the only 4 things you need to invest, and it's so easy, is consistent, discipline, patient, and your paycheck. All right, if you don't have a paycheck, listen me, you have to find a second job or a side job. You know what I mean? There's a lot of side jobs out there. Instacart, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Lyft, all of that. All you need is $200 a week, and that is big. All right? Yes. I invest $200 a week, but remember, we have 6 portfolios, so we invest every single day, because what we do is dollar cost average. All right? If you are a regular worker, all right, or you're a regular 9 to 5, this is how you do it. All right, there is no way around investment. All right, it takes time, and you just gotta have fun while you're doing it. All right, enjoy the process of watching it work. All right, so this is my portfolio. Today we invest in our emergency fund. All right, tomorrow this is what we're gonna invest in. Our Roth IRA, and tomorrow we're gonna throw everything in Apple. Okay, so that is for tomorrow, but today is our emergency fund. All right, and don't forget the slogan: consistent, patient, discipline. All right, and listen me, when you're gonna invest with a small amount of money, please be consistent. That's the key. All right, you don't listen to nobody. If your portfolio have 300, look at this. So I have $330 something in my Roth IRA, $331, and with a gain of, my returns are $23.28. That's 7%. Hey, we're not watching that. All right, this is our first year. All right. All we concentrate on is be consistent. All right, that is it. So if you worry about investment and you don't have a lot of money, don't worry about it. I'm right here with you guys. Okay, you can follow me. If you're scared of investment, this is how you do it. That's why I don't tell people to invest. I show them, and we're gonna grow this portfolio right here on YouTube. Okay, so if you're gonna be on YouTube for the next 5 years, you're going to see this grow. 10 years, you're going to see this grow. So if you think I can't do it, and if you think you can't do it, all right, just watch me. All right, I'll lead the way and you follow. All right, because listen to me, 10,000 people telling people to invest. People, you don't need no class. You don't need none of that. If you pay people to show you to invest, listen, what are you doing? None of that. And listen to people, this is raw. And you know what I mean? One take. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. This is raw investment you're getting every single week. I talk what I know. You know what I mean? I don't know to fly a plane. I don't know to do a lot of stuff. But what I know to do is invest with a small amount of money. I've been investing since 2020. And these are all duplicates of my real portfolio. So I'm an experienced guy, and I'm positive that I'm going to grow this right here on YouTube, okay? So this is our update. Today is our emergency fund. All right, follow me tomorrow for another video of my Roth IRA. This is my Roth IRA. We're going to invest $30 in there. And then Tuesday, our traditional IRA, all right? And then Wednesday, our regular Robinhood account. All right, yes, we have our, here's, so this is my Roth IRA right here, right? $333, and this is my regular Robinhood investment right here, $285. So we got two accounts in Robinhood. And in Thursday, I'm gonna put $25. So every single day, we're gonna grow all these portfolio right here, all right? And Friday, crypto. And Saturday, Funrise, right here on YouTube, all right? So if you're thinking about investment and you don't know where to start, follow me, all right? You get some good tips for free, all right? Yes, I'm giving back to the community. This is what I learned. I love stocks. I love the stock market. Yes, people, and I learned from the best, okay? I learned from Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, all right, a little bit Graham Stephan, he's the new school, all right, and Charlie Munger and Dave Ramsey. You know what I mean? Listen, we listen to all these YouTubers, but those are my favorite, all right? And we never stop learning, all right? We read books about investment. We love investment, all right? So you don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to go to college, all right? You could be a bus driver, a Uber driver. You could work at Home Depot, no matter where you do. Retail, we're going to invest, all right? So like, follow, share, all right? And tune in tomorrow for my next investment in my Roth IRA, okay? So big up on yourself. Follow the yard, man. Blessed love.